Hello and welcome to the Arts House Live. My name is John and I'm your host today. Tonight I'm joined by special guests Perylimph, Rook, Rodrigo. Nice to have you here.
Thank you for having us.
We're going to interview you guys and then they're going to perform for us. So let's get started. I have 10 this or that questions, so you need to pick one of these options. Let's see. Who's the king? Elvis Presley or Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson.
I would say Michael Jackson.
I'm not much into Elvis. Have to say Michael Jackson.
Second question. Baby Shark or Hit Me Baby One More Time? What's the best lyric?
Britney Spears. Frankly, Baby Shark has a special place reserved in hell for it.
Yeah, I would go for Britney Spears all the way.
Third question, musical question. Gibson or Fender?
Not Gibson.
I've played both and I do prefer Gibson.
The weight.
So, on the subject of guitars, electric or acoustic?
You can go first on this
Well,
one.
I started learning on electric, so I would go for electric.
I'm going to have to say acoustic. That's where we differ. Contrasts.
Band, Stones or Beatles?
I don't really know much of the Rolling Stones. I know a few sort of influential Beatles songs, so I'm going to have to say Beatles.
I'm going to go for Rolling Stones, because they're more sort of my genre.
Devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Okay, important question, English question. Fish or chips?
I'm going to go for fish here. I do like me a bit of fish.
I mean, I eat more chips, but I would prefer to say fish.
Okay, totally random question. Ninjas or pirates?
That's a mean question, man.
You go ahead.
It's going to take me 12 years
Well,
to
I
get
know mine.
to come to a conclusion.
I'm
on
going to go
ninjas
for
or
pirates
You're gonna
simply because of rum.
simply because you're a raging
Yeah,
alcoholic.
I do like me a bit of rum, so I'm going to go for that one.
I'm gonna say ninjas on this.
Ninjas.
Yeah, I switch between. This is a question that keeps me up at night every single day.
Okay, very common subject, very new. DC or Marvel?
DC.
I'm going to go for DC as well.
Yeah, I've got a certain
DC.
loyalty to Arrow and Flash.
Okay. Sort of a sci-fi question. Travel to the past or travel to the future?
Oh, that's interesting, man.
I'm going to go with travel to the past.
Yeah, I think I'd like to go to the past, mainly just because I know there's a load of places I'd like to visit.
Yeah.
It'd be really cool to go like
Bands to...
Woodstock or something like that, right?
Okay.
That'd be cool.
The world is gone crazy. Would you rather live in a zombie apocalypse or an alien invasion?
I feel like it depends what kind of zombies you're talking about, man. Like, are we talking about 28 days later zombies, or are we talking about real slow, sluggish, like you hit them with a cricket bat?
You
and
can choose what kind of zombies you would like.
get a shovel. I'm not going to beat an alien up
I'm
with a
going to
cricket
go
bat.
for an alien invasion because it's
Hey.
the unknown and it's
You're
just be more
mad.
interesting, yeah, I guess.
It'll be more interesting. It'll be
Yeah.
a quicker, more horrible death.
Okay.
Zombie apocalypse.
Now, Perylimph, band. How long have you guys been together?
How long have we been together?
We've been together since September last year. You can do the maths.
We could be in August of 2012 at this point. I wouldn't
we started as a metal band, a 4-piece metal band. And it
Five?
just so
5-piece,
it
wasn't
was
it?
5, yeah.
It was
And then we
doomed.
just slowly evolved into this.
Yeah, we kind of like started with our direction as just being me and Roddy, knowing that we wanted to be in a band, but not really, because we have such a broad spectrum of genres that we all listen to. And so then it was like lots of people at once, and just trying to figure out some sort of direction. And then it boiled back down to 2 acoustics, which is sort of what we started to jam on together. And then it's slowly evolved from there back up, because time and scheduling and things like that makes things difficult. So it was really easy to remain at this core kind of experience, and then yeah, it just developed over
So
time.
did you always have the band mindset in your mind? Did you always want to be part of a band?
Yeah, I think so. I think we came along and we heard
Yes.
we heard the name, didn't we? We learned.
Yeah,
we
we got the name from a lecturer, uni lecturer, and it just stuck with us.
Yeah.
It sounds cool, it makes sense.
Yeah, we both kind of looked at each other and went, that's a great
Yeah,
name for a band.
that
And
would
then
do.
and then shortly after that, it was kind of like, oh, we should do. We had a jam actually, didn't we, in the stock cupboard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that jam. It was a good jam. Yeah, and then it was just kind of putting 2 and 2 together, really.
So what about music? What made you choose and choose to pursue music?
I think it's something that we've both grown up with and we've both always been interested in. I mean, like, learning guitar in the first place was a kind of enthusiasm and frustration-driven experience that kind of goes with us both of our lives, as it were. So, like, I think when you're doing that all the time, it kind of all naturally settles into place.
So you've been together for a while. You've been playing for a while. Do you have any particular gigs that you enjoy, like the best gig you've played?
I think we've got two, haven't we? That it's difficult to decide between.
There's two.
We had a gig at the Macmillan Theatre in Bridgwater, and it was a kind of it was a foreshadowing of Perylimph. You played bass in it, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Dan played drums.
I played bass and acoustic guitar.
And acoustic, yeah, that's it. And it was just a really good gig. You know, everything was done up well. We had really good levels, and it was just a real sort of kind of elite experience.
Yeah, there was a lot of people there for like the first gig as well.
Yeah.
So you were nervous. Yeah.
Yeah, we were in the end, but
Yeah.
like, it was kind of more. It was charged, as it were, as opposed to nervous. It was just like ready, like in the line of a roller coaster kind of thing.
Yeah.
You're totally going to go on it.
What inspired you now to do music? Like, was there an inspiration, or you just, you know,
What, musicians-wise?
Yeah,
or? Okay.
musicians-wise.
I'll go first.
You go first.
Megadeth is my favourite band, even though it doesn't. Perylimph sounds nothing like Megadeth, but it is. That's where I got my music taste from. Megadeth, Metallica. I like a bit of Opeth, and I got into ASG because of him.
Yeah, I think all those bands have that kind of whimsical songwriting nature, especially in metal. You have that kind of comparison to classical music.
Yeah.
It's still it's got a lot of melody to it within the riffs and stuff. And yeah, my main influence is a band called ASG, and we're going to cover one of their songs today. And that's an influence that's just seeping more and more into our writing.
Yeah.
Because as a songwriter, it's just, you can't help but take that sort of thing on when you really, really love a band and you can't stop listening to the same songs over and over again.
So when you started, it must have been hard. You know, it's a tough decision to join like an industry that's so, you know, disputed and so complicated to join. Do you have any advice for someone who would want to join the musical industry?
I would say be very consistent. Don't give up. Our first gig was at a wake, and we spent it's a bit weird.
Yeah.
We spent the 2 or 3 weeks beforehand stuck in a room filled with PAs, guitars.
Great couple of weeks, though, wasn't it?
It was just
Wicked.
nothing but playing guitar for about 17, 18
writing
hours.
and arranging like mad constantly. But it was nice because you could like sort of make a routine out of that. It was a really fun time. But yeah, you got to have that kind of enthusiasm and passion-driven kind of lead on it, you know.
You've got to be able to hear a no and just keep going.
Yeah, you got to have something that perpetuates you other than your own sort of self-talk, you know.
Passionate.
Yeah, exactly.
Very
That keep you going, because it's like, it is difficult. It is really difficult, but it's worth it.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys, any upcoming projects, any new things coming up for Perylimph in the future?
Yeah, we're working on an album at the moment, and we're looking to really start gigging sort of over the summer after uni's finished and we've all got like a bit of spare time, spare brain space, and things like that. And so this is kind of the year that we really want to
get it going.
Yeah, exactly. Like start and have some fun with it.
And where can people follow your work? Where can we find?
We've got an Instagram, just Perylimph. Facebook is Perylimph as well. That's pretty much all we've got at the moment.
At the minute, yeah. We're working on kind of creating some content to consume.
Yeah.
A real sort of nice portfolio that people can latch onto. We've got a bit of a presence at the moment, but for the time being, it's mainly, you know, with the proximity of the end of uni and things like that, it can be a bit of a difficult thing to balance sometimes. And so we have our presence online, but that'll ramp up when we have something to offer that's actual content, like an album, for example, an EP.
And we wish you all the best of luck here at the Ice House Live. I'm gonna let these guys play for us now. I'm gonna hand you the microphone, and good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, man. Right, this is an original. It's a song called Cotton Wine, and it's kind of it's the one that we've done the most and really started with and enjoyed. Words we forged to build sentences are the ones told from overuse, tempered in the fire at once. Rhinestones, familiar spires gather our hearts. Fortune never came when we ignored the rain out of sight. We drink cotton wine and far beyond us to decide. When we're high, oh, our mouths are perpetually dry. Time we're faced with the consequence of fate. Read the scripture, appreciate what's been replaced. Though the circumstance burns with fire, it serves to treat posted desire. Tempest in the calm, revel in the charm. Whoa, fortune renovates, acknowledging the rain out of sight. We drink cotton wine and far beyond us to decide. When we're high, oh, our mouths are perpetually dry. Something made us forget feelings which deepen the knowledge we have. Smoking on cigarettes and pondering on burn regret. Feeling the deepening cards and white hole out of sight. We drink cotton wine and far beyond us to decide. Oh, our mouths are perpetually dry. Thank you very much. Okay, so this next one is the one that we mentioned earlier. It's a cover of a song by ASG, and it's called A Number to Murder To. There's still smoke retreating from the snow. An open door Thoughts from your killer dance my way. Thoughts from your killer dance my way. Thank you very much. The next one we're doing is another original. It's called Quasar, and it's that one we were talking about earlier. Spending a load of time in a room in uni halls with a PA system and just having a load of fun writing this song. Just that I played a major and you played a minor. The difference between us.
awakening of night begins with wings of folded obsidian. You had forgotten you were calling to the forbidden. Held me down. Are we ethereating, perpetuating for a sightless and silently aching? Quasar rust on the razor, snuff the old laser, rejuvenate eyes, lock me down and raise me out, destabilizing phase, and even in the sky spills pink on midnight in core oblivion. You were colliding high with eyes of fiery obsidian. Are we ethereating, encircling the purple ring of meridian? Are we illuminating forgotten feathers? Life was tethered existence. Are we attenuating? Are we ethereating while we're perpetuating? Thank you very much. Okay, our last one is a cover. It's a nice, recognizable one. It's nice and short, unlike Quasar. It's Redbone by Childish Gambino. Daylight, I wake up feeling like you won't play right. I used to know, but now that shit don't feel right. It made me throw away my pride.
so long. Making Jesus wait for some for so long. You made it hard for a boy like that to know wrong. I'm wishing I could make this mine. Oh, yeah. If you want it, girl, you can have it. Oh, if you need it, yeah, we can make it. Oh, if you want it, stay woke. Jesus creeping, we gon' find you. Gon' catch you sleeping. No, no, stay woke. Don't you close your eyes, yeah. Too late, you wanna make it right, but now it's too late. My peanut butter chocolate cake with Kool-Aid. I'm wishing I could take this mine. If you want it, girl, you can have it. Oh, if you need it, yeah, we can make it. Oh, if you want it, but stay woke. Jesus creeping, don't find you, don't catch you sleeping. Oh, stay woke. Jesus creeping, don't you close your eyes. Yeah, don't you close your eyes. Close your eyes, yeah. Thank you. We've been Perylimph.
Well, that was the Arts House Live today. Thank you for joining us, and thank you, Perylimph. See you next time.